Electronic devices have become an essential part of modern life, but many products are being replaced faster than ever before. As concerns about electronic waste continue to grow, policymakers, consumers, and environmental advocates are working to encourage longer-lasting electronics through smarter regulations and sustainable practices. In this presentation, we'll explore how policy changes can help extend product lifespans, reduce waste, and create a more sustainable future for technology. The lifespan of many electronic devices has decreased significantly over the past several decades. Consumers often replace smartphones, laptops, tablets, and other electronics long before they completely stop functioning. Part of this trend is driven by rapid technological advancement, but another factor is the increasing prevalence of products that are difficult to repair, upgrade, or maintain over time. For consumers, this means higher long-term costs. Replacing devices every few years can become expensive, especially as technology becomes more deeply integrated into everyday life. The environmental consequences are equally significant. More frequent replacements result in greater manufacturing demand, increased resource extraction, and growing amounts of electronic waste. As technology continues to evolve, addressing the problem of short-lived electronics is becoming an important priority for governments, businesses, and consumers alike. Creating products that last longer can help reduce costs, conserve resources, and support environmental sustainability. One of the primary reasons electronics have shorter lifespans is a practice known as planned obsolescence. Planned obsolescence occurs when products are intentionally designed with limitations that encourage consumers to replace them sooner than necessary. These limitations may involve hardware, software, repairability, or compatibility. Manufacturers may use non-replaceable batteries, fragile materials, or software restrictions that gradually reduce the usefulness of older products. As devices become more difficult to maintain or repair, consumers are often encouraged to purchase newer models instead of extending the life of existing products. While these practices can generate additional sales for manufacturers, they also contribute to growing environmental challenges and increased consumer expenses. Understanding planned obsolescence helps explain why policymakers are increasingly interested in promoting longer-lasting electronics through regulation and consumer protections. Electronic waste, often called e-waste, is one of the fastest-growing waste streams in the world. Millions of tons of discarded electronics are generated annually as consumers replace older devices with newer products. Unfortunately, many of these devices still contain valuable materials that could be recovered and reused. When electronics are improperly disposed of, hazardous substances can enter landfills and potentially contaminate soil and water resources. At the same time, manufacturing replacement products requires additional raw materials, energy, and transportation resources. The environmental impact extends far beyond disposal. Mining, production, shipping, and packaging all contribute to the overall footprint of electronic devices. Reducing e-waste requires a combination of longer product lifespans, responsible recycling, and policies that discourage unnecessary replacement cycles. Government policies can play a powerful role in shaping how products are designed, manufactured, and supported. When policymakers establish standards that encourage durability and repairability, manufacturers often adapt their products to meet those requirements. These policies can help shift the industry away from short-term replacement cycles and toward long-term sustainability. Consumers also benefit because longer-lasting products provide better value and reduce the need for frequent upgrades. Policy changes can influence everything from product design and battery performance to repair access and recycling requirements. By creating incentives for durability and accountability, governments can help build a marketplace where longevity becomes a competitive advantage. The goal is not to slow innovation, but to ensure that technological progress does not come at the expense of sustainability. One of the most significant policy developments in recent years has been the rise of right-to-repair legislation. These laws are designed to give consumers and independent repair professionals access to the tools, manuals, diagnostic software, and replacement parts needed to repair electronic devices. For many years, some manufacturers restricted access to these resources, making repairs difficult or expensive. Right-to-repair laws help level the playing field by ensuring that consumers have greater control over products they own. When repairs become more accessible, devices can remain functional for longer periods. reducing the need for premature replacement. These laws also support local repair businesses, creating economic opportunities while helping consumers save money. As more regions adopt right-to-repair legislation, the impact on product longevity could be substantial. Making repairs easier and more affordable provides benefits that extend far beyond individual consumers. For household, repair access can significantly reduce ownership costs. Replacing a battery or screen is often far less expensive than purchasing an entirely new device. Communities benefit through the growth of independent repair businesses that provide local services and technical expertise. Repairability also improves product value. Consumers are more likely to invest in products that can be maintained over time rather than discarded after a few years. From an environmental perspective, every successful repair helps prevent additional waste and reduces demand for new manufacturing. By extending product life, repair access helps maximize the value of resources already invested in creating electronic devices. These benefits make repairability one of the most effective strategies for reducing electronic waste. Another policy approach involves establishing mandatory durability standards for electronic products. These standards may require manufacturers to meet minimum benchmarks for product lifespan, battery performance, and structural durability. For example, governments could require batteries to maintain acceptable performance after a certain number of charge cycles. Products may also be evaluated for resistance to drops, impacts, moisture, and other forms of everyday wear and tear. Durability standards encourage manufacturers to prioritize quality and reliability during product development. Consumers benefit from products that remain functional longer and require fewer repairs or replacements. Over time, stronger durability requirements can help create a market where longevity becomes a standard expectation rather than a premium feature. Consumers make better decisions when they have access to accurate information. One proposed policy change involves requiring manufacturers to disclose the expected lifespan of their products before purchase. This information may include software support timelines, battery longevity estimates, and repairability ratings. When consumers understand how long a device is expected to last, they can compare products more effectively and prioritize long-term value. Transparency also creates accountability for manufacturers. Companies may be encouraged to improve product quality if consumers can easily compare longevity and support commitments. Repairability labels and lifespan disclosures help create a more informed marketplace where sustainability becomes a visible factor in purchasing decisions. In addition to regulations, governments can encourage positive behavior through incentives. Tax credits, grants, and financial support programs can reward companies that invest in durable, repairable, and sustainable product designs. These incentives help offset development costs associated with improving product longevity. Manufacturers may also be motivated to adopt environmentally responsible practices if sustainability becomes a competitive advantage. Incentive programs can support innovation while encouraging businesses to consider the long-term environmental impact of their products. Rather than relying solely on restrictions, governments can use incentives to create positive market forces that support sustainability. This balanced approach can accelerate industry-wide improvements while maintaining economic competitiveness. Even the most durable electronics eventually reach the end of their useful life. When that happens, responsible recycling becomes an essential part of sustainable electronics management. Recycling helps recover valuable materials such as copper, aluminum, gold, silver, and plastics that can be reused in future manufacturing. Proper recycling also ensures that hazardous substances are handled safely rather than entering landfills or contaminating the environment. Resource recovery reduces the need for mining and helps conserve valuable natural materials. As policies extend product lifespans, recycling remains a critical component of a broader strategy for reducing environmental impact. The combination of longer-lasting products and responsible recycling creates a more sustainable life cycle for electronic devices. Licensed recyclers play a vital role in managing electronics that can no longer be repaired, reused, or refurbished. These organizations specialize in collecting, processing, and recycling electronic devices using established environmental and safety procedures. Licensed recyclers help recover valuable materials while ensuring hazardous components are managed responsibly. They provide businesses and consumers with reliable disposal options that support sustainability goals. Professional recycling operations also help improve accountability by documenting recycling activities and material recovery processes. As electronic waste continues to grow globally, licensed recyclers remain essential partners in environmental protection and resource conservation. Their work helps ensure that end-of-life electronics are handled responsibly from collection through final processing. Consumers have an important role to play in encouraging longer-lasting electronics. Supporting right-to-repair initiatives helps promote policies that increase access to repairs and extend product lifespan. Choosing products with strong repairability ratings and long software support commitments encourages manufacturers to prioritize durability. Maintaining devices properly can also help maximize lifespan and reduce the need for premature replacement. When electronics eventually reach the end of their useful life, responsible recycling helps recover resources and prevent environmental harm. Consumers can also support businesses that demonstrate a commitment to sustainability and transparent product practices. Collectively, these actions send a powerful message that longevity and environmental responsibility matter. The movement toward longer-lasting electronics is gaining momentum around the world. Governments are exploring new regulations, consumers are demanding greater transparency, and advocacy groups continue pushing for stronger protections and repair rights. Manufacturers are increasingly recognizing that sustainability and durability can provide competitive advantages. Future policies may further strengthen repair access, improve durability standards, and encourage responsible manufacturing practices. The combination of policy changes, consumer awareness, and industry innovation has the potential to significantly reduce electronic waste. While meaningful change takes time, the direction is clear. A more sustainable electronics industry benefits consumers, businesses, and the environment. The decisions made today will help shape the future of technology for generations to come. Thank you for joining us as we explored how policy changes can encourage longer-lasting electronics and reduce the growing problem of electronic waste. Through stronger repair rights, durability standards, transparency initiatives, sustainable manufacturing practices, and responsible recycling, we can create a more sustainable future for technology. Reach us by phone, email, or our website. Together, we can support longer-lasting electronics, reduce unnecessary waste, conserve valuable resources, and build a more sustainable future for consumers and the environment.